Alright, so I got my Note 10 and we're going to test it out for some gaming purposes. I have a separate video of Fortnite. I'm going to look at specifically non-Fortnite options here. So I do have this 8BitDo SN30 Pro Plus, which I made a video for Nintendo Switch, and I liked it a lot. I bought this little adapter, the smartphone clip, which comes in 2 pieces. I already snapped it together. And then this bottom part here clips on. See? And then you, of course, put the phone right here and play some video games, right? Alright, so before we start playing games, let's tie this to an Android device. So the device needs to be charged, of course, which mine is. And then there's various instructions for hooking it to different devices here. There's also underneath the battery cage, there's also a battery case door, whatever you call it, is where you have instructions as well. So for Android, I'm going to press and hold B and start to turn on the controller. So press and hold B and start. I should see a light blinking there, which I'll do. Alright. And then on this guy, now we're on Bluetooth. Go to your Android device's Bluetooth settings and pair with 8-bit. So let's just look and see. There he is right there. And now we are connected. Alright, so now that we're connected, let's just go ahead and put you in here. Let's just try out my favorite game, DuckTales. Now this is just going to the game, not going through the Samsung Game Center. We will do that in just a second. Let's just see if, let me turn this down. See right off the bat it's working. I'm going to skip this. Yeah, see, it's working just fine. So, oh, I don't know what I hit there. So A jumps and B is your little pogo stick, right? Maybe hold B, I think it will whack stuff. Yeah. So this was an old Nintendo game. Well, as a child, I loved this TV show and I loved this game. I wish they would make all the other ones available, either on Switch or Android, either one. Alright, so I hit the right trigger and it gets me back to this menu, so I'm going to exit. So I think we've showed clearly that one works. Here it doesn't. It does It works, I guess, sort of like a mouse. Again, I have a separate video on Fortnite, so you can watch that. Here I'm looking at games that play with a controller, not specifically games that are like touchscreen games, right? Obviously, those will run just fine. Yeah, there's some software updates. In the meantime, I will clarify that the Note 10 is my favorite phone. It's pretty great. So these are games I've played in the past. Let's go ahead and install NBA Jam. Now Samsung, that's Google Games Library. Samsung has their own game system as well. Game launcher. Oh, that's pretty neat. So you can just go to, they want you to just go directly to the launcher, the games launcher every time, instead of having to make a folder like I was doing. We'll try it out just to see how it works. So it also needs an update. Yeah, so you can see all my game stuff now has been moved to game launcher. So DuckTales is gone, Stranger Things is gone, NBA Jam is gone, even Retro Arch is gone, which is interesting. I didn't think it would take that. Alright, so let's just go ahead and let's see, even added game launcher somewhere. It did not. So these are all the games that are on my device already. You can link your Discord account. I have a Discord, it's 5 after 12. And you can link your Samsung account to your Discord. And you have to authorize it. Yeah, well, I tried to do it through the app, it didn't work so great. Or through this, so. And I get an error every time I try to link them, so we'll just skip that for now. Alright, so now we're in Game Launcher. And let's try NBA Jam. Alright, so we're just going to play now. So yeah, the gamepad appears to be just immediately working, which is pretty good. I don't know what this point is. Alright, so I had to touch it a little bit. That guy pushing me. Alright, so you can see how that works. And there's also options. If you want to record a game, you can hit this option. And you can see lots of options here. Oh, screen record used to be in here. I guess it's just in the game itself, on the phone itself now. There's screen record. See a little countdown. Alright, so now it should be recording everything. I'll have that up here somewhere. We're not looking at gameplay here. We're worried about the screen, right? There I go. go back to Game Launcher. You can see there's multiple games available. I'm just going to play some Stranger Things. I've never played this game before, but we'll try it out. So it doesn't seem to be working here. I guess it seems to be only a touchscreen game. And you can tell it's still recording by up here. So, yeah, so that's just the games in here. We'll try these games out on DeX and we'll see how they run. Alright, so we're going to record now on the, this is DeX here. I'm using it on Windows. You can see I have there's my Windows desktop back there. I'll have a separate video about how to set that up. Make sure you have this option checked. Force apps to resize. That way things can go to full screen. Alright, so I'll close that out. So you can see I have some other things open here, but you can click on your apps. You can go through all your apps. I'm using the mouse scroll to do that. It's pretty good. B and start. Yeah. So now my controller is connected, I believe. Let me check my settings right here. Let's just look at Bluetooth. Yeah, 8BitDo is connected. Let me go ahead and maximize this guy out. And what's this do? Well, this shows you the various games you can scroll through. Just to keep it legit, I'm gonna go ahead and just do the same ones. Let me see what else. Alright, so let's just go ahead and launch DuckTales again. So again, this is in Windows, right? On Samsung DeX, so you can see that. I'm still using the 8BitDo SN30 Pro Plus. Yeah, so this isn't working. I got hit medium there. Let me skip this again. And so the A button's working, but the joypad is not working. The stick is not working, but A works and B works. That's interesting. Neither the D-pad or the joysticks work. Let's see if there's a settings in here. I can use the mouse, and that sucks. Let's see, lefty mode off. Let me go back and see if that does anything. I still can't. Alright, so that did not work very well. Alright, so let's alright, so you can right click on the game, I guess, and close it. Alright, so let's try NBA Jam. Here you can see I have a window inside a window, right? And now I got 3 windows. Alright, so I'm going to try just to finish the game that I previously had. That's pretty neat. And on this game, it does work. It's a shame that, yeah, I mean, everything seems to be working fine here. See me slam dunking. Yeah. So NBA Jam works just fine. Alright, so let me see if I can... Yeah, NBA Jam is working just fine with the controller. Even though I have a different video on Fortnite, let's just check to see that Fortnite works with the controller in Windows DeX mode. So I'm still using the 8BitDo SN30 Pro Plus controller. There's a problem that once I get into Fortnite, I don't really know how to get out of Fortnite in Samsung DeX. Okay, that's why I had that little pop-up. So I'm going to hit the start button to go to the settings. And it still won't let me go to 60 FPS. I don't understand why. So I can set it to epic, but for some reason I can only set it to 30 FPS. But I know I saw ETA Prime get 30 FPS. At least, I mean 60. I'm pretty sure he got 60, but either way, let's just play a game, right? Well, I guess this would be a good time to show you my creator code. 5 after 12. How do we get there here? So there we go. So now we can support a creator. Yeah, so some things, I guess, are a little funky still inside DeX, right? So now we're loading. Alright, so I can move around, I can jump. Now you can see I'm getting a steady 30 FPS up top there, right? And of course we are still in just Windows, right? And Samsung DeX. Huh? Alright. So where I want to jump. Alright, so move. Before I win the game. There we go. About to win the game. Look at that. I won the game. I'll tell you what, right? Alright, so you can see somebody got a pretty easy kill on me there. So B, please. Oh, yeah, hold B. So yeah, that seems to be working fine. So let's launch another game. We'll see how it goes. I guess while we're here, we can change things. Let's go here and let's change our outfit. Alright, so there's the iconic skin. We got that from the S10 Plus. This is the Note 10 Plus I'm recording it on, or I'm playing on. I'm recording it on Camtasia. In case you're wondering. So you can see I can still use Samsung here. Like, I can still use my computer. Fortnite. FPS. Note. Oh, everybody's checking me out. There you go. So that's some stellar gameplay. So that's the issue, is that, so now I want to be out of this game. I do have DeX Lab set to force it on, to force full screen. So once you put it in full screen mode, I guess you're kind of stuck there. So I'm going to turn this off. Close that. Hit the circle. Alright, so now I've turned DeX Labs off, or the force to, I guess it only works on full screen mode. I guess you can't make it in a small window mode. Alright, well that makes sense, I guess. Alright, so now I'm going to pull out DeX. So another thing to note is that obviously it works fine this way too. You don't need this part. I mean, it's nice to have that, I guess. Let's say I just wanted to play some Sonic in this mode. You could. So I'm pretty sure it should work. I mean, it still shows connected. Yeah, I had something that did something. Yeah, so yeah, so that works perfectly fine. I am a business traveler. I have the Nintendo Switch, and I've shown in multiple videos things I use for traveling. I do have the Nintendo Switch, of course, so I'm still going to take it. But if I didn't have the Nintendo Switch, in theory, you can have a full gaming station with just these two devices, and the Samsung DeX, of course. And then hook this up. I bought this case. This is, of course, for a DualShock, but we'll see if it works for here. This is like $9 on Amazon. It's a good hard shell case. Now you see, this would fit perfectly in there. And I could put this in my suitcase somewhere else, or in theory up here, I guess. And this is, you can put your cord in here. Yeah, so this works perfect, right? If I wanted to just use this and my Note 10, you got a separate little gaming station. You only need the Switch. I mean, obviously there's games on the Switch that aren't on the Note 10, but through emulation and things like that, there's lots of things you can do on here that you can't do on the Switch. Alright.